Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I am Jolly Pisces 78 and today we are going to be starting part 23 of chapter 7, the Rosetta Stone. I am pre-recording. It is still Monday for me, but for you it's Tuesday. I hope everyone had a good Easter. We had a really good Easter. Ophi is out on vacation, but she's visiting her mother this week, so she'll be back on this weekend. I was hoping she'd get to make an appearance this week. But let's see. This may be the world's first trilingual dictionary. I'm interested to see what the Rosetta Stone is.
No, we are not aware of that. 37 and I had just entered the cave when the investigators sent back the ritual.
The transmission is weakening. Miss Radio musters all her strength, struggling to hold on to the fleeting signal in the air.
I see. Thank you for the thorough explanation, Madam Lucy. I'll make sure to inform the members of the peering.
I did turn down my desktop audio. I noticed there was an echo in the voices, the character voices, so let me know if that fixed the issue. I'll probably find out during editing. Is it really possible to remember all those numbers and technical details?
If possible, could you kindly explain this to them again after we set up the communication device?
The lab has never been busier since the day it was built. 37's mother was the one that ran this lab. The scattered files are neatly gathered, and more integers have come to help sort through the years of documents. Miss Radio is placed next to the IDM with a sense of reverence. The computer screen lights up. A familiar voice comes out of the speakers.
The next thing's the acoustic components. Totally understandable if you don't have any on hand. Regulus, can you help me find
Somewhat.
What are you saying, mate? Of course, this great disc jockey would have the acoustic components. I'll have you know, I made friends with the dolphins as soon as I had the chance.
Really?
Hoping they'd retrieve some of the radio components from Apple II.
I'm impressed.
And guess what? They actually found them!
She attaches the acoustic component onto the IDM, beaming with excitement.
Hello? Testing, 1, 2, 3.
The screeching feedback forces everyone to cover their ears.
Perfect. You finally have a communicator equipped with a speaker. Before, there were too many ears for one tiny radio. Ugh.
Oh, what's happening? Is there an...
What now? Another attack?
Seriously?
Not quite. That's the sound of our colleague, Medicine Pocket.
Oh, okay. Oh, goodness. Finally, a real communicator for Team Timekeeper. X gets up, skirts around Medicine Pocket's mess on the floor, and casually makes himself a cappuccino.
How goes it on your end, Vern? The storm is only 8 hours away. Has the immunity zone on the island stopped shrinking?
I think so. No one in the Hall of Appearance is affected by the storm's symptoms so far.
Good.
The immunity zone seems stable for now. Madison dictated the humans have left. There should be no further destruction on the island.
So the decay of the immunity zone is not linear. It seems to be influenced by the islander's mindset toward the truth, and it eventually reaches a stopping point.
Yeah, because half of them left. He puts down the cup and thinks about everything he heard from the call.
Could it be that the ritual on this island, rooted in the power of faith and belief, serves to amplify only the radius of the storm immunity? Fascinating.
Dang, blaring that music loud.
That can wait, Mr. Trex.
Orc, impatiently as ever, interrupts his musings with a more important concern. There are still pressing matters to discuss with the timekeeper through the device.
There's one thing I'd like to confirm, Timekeeper. About the question Miss 37 asked in the cave. How can we escape the darkness of the phenomenal world and be freed from the emanation forever? To my understanding, that is almost the same as asking how we can be immune to the storm.
Yes, and 37 also said the transcendental truth was beyond the limits of her mortal flesh. And Piran answered her with an eerie sound, one that could drive anyone mad just by hearing it. It was then that Scroll 6 gave her unfurled and transcribed the sound into a string of numbers, providing us with the code.
Yes, that's the key to our problem. We both received the solution to the same question simultaneously. Immunity against the storm. This could be our Rosetta Stone, Timekeeper. We found our own Rosetta Stone!
His voice rises in excitement as he becomes fully immersed in his thoughts. Meanwhile, his listener's mind is starting to wonder with a big question mark in the air.
Rosetta Stone. Allow me to explain.
Yes, please. The director interjects with a well-timed explanation.
The Rosetta Stone is a stone tablet inscribed with a decree in 3 different languages: hieroglyphs, Demotic, and ancient Greek.
Demotic?
Hieroglyphs were the sacred writing for the divine, while Demotic script was known as the language of the people. Both scripts were ancient Egyptian, lost to time when the tablet was discovered. However, because scholars were still able to read ancient Greek, and through comparing the 3 inscriptions that all said the same thing, they were finally able to understand the hieroglyphs. And now, we too have our own set of inscriptions to decode. The first is similar to hieroglyphs, as the truth Miss 37 heard in the cave is completely unintelligible and can drive people insane just by listening to it. The second is like Demotic script, a ritual we obtain from Arcana that can place a curse upon those who read it aloud. It cannot be handled by ordinary people. Finally, the numerical code you shared with us is like the readable ancient Greek, without any divine powers, but crucial in deciphering the other 2 inscriptions. How intriguing!
37's voice chimed in over the line, clearly excited by the analogy.
That is to say, if we work together and combine our research, we may unlock even deeper knowledge that only belongs to the divine.
Right?
Exactly. We're looking for the same answer to the same question, like how the same decree is inscribed onto the tablet in different forms. And just like the inscriptions on the tablet, we have 3 versions of the ritual. If we can delve into the essence of the ritual and master its inner workings, we may eventually transcribe it into a side-effect-free ritual that can be used by everyone.
Yes, it should work, because the nature of the universe flows in all things alike.
Exactly.
I'm glad you think so, Miss 37.
The girl on the other end of the phone is equally ecstatic. There's no question that they're in sync on this incredible ideal. The pharaoh fluid happily swirls around in its fishbowl. Regrettably, his boss is a practical thinker.
Your hypothesis is based on too many assumptions, Ulrich. It requires further refinement and confirmation.
Experiments.
We now have valid incantations. We should continue in this direction.
Her words are like a bucket of ice water dumped over their heads. As always, the robot steers them to a more practical path.
You mentioned the word transcribe, just like the timekeeper did. It holds the answer to improving the ritual. You mean? The scroll you mentioned that can bridge the gap between you and the supreme existence during communion. It is the scroll that transcribed the eerie sound and saved 37 from the lethal side effects. Does this mean it could potentially lessen the negative effects of the immunity incantation?
That's possible. Everyone in the lab realizes it at once. Reducing the side effects is faster than trying to come up with a perfect side effect-free incantation from scratch. Now the solution is right in front of them. The scroll that can solve arcanum with arcanum.
Wait, Madam Lucy. Let me take it from here.
We would like to borrow this scroll for research. If you lend us the scroll, we will make significant advancements on the research, and we promise to provide every assistance you require in the future.
Are the islanders going to go for that, though? The ferrofluid flinches into the shape of a droplet of sweat. It was too late to stop her. The atmospheric on the other end of the call changes dramatically.
Lend you the scroll.
The custodian leaps up from her corner in disbelief.
Are you asking us to give the legacy of Apiron, our most cherished possession, to you? A scientific research organization that serves humans?
The lab falls silent, reflecting the seriousness of the request. For a school of thought that has always kept its knowledge hidden, this is a major threat to its core beliefs and sacred vows. But the silence is broken again by that cheery voice, Lucy. The voice that always questions and doubts.
Why not?
Oh, 37. She's
We
for
are
it.
seekers of truth, are we not?
Yeah. And it would help humanity in the long run. We have another part. I'll leave that for tomorrow. The cycle of history. Okay, it looks like there is nothing else to do with part 23. So, oh my goodness, to ask for their scroll. 37 is for lending them the scroll to experiment on. And I mean, I can understand both ways, but if it helps humanity in the long run and saves people's lives, then I would have to say go for it. That way everyone can benefit, not just the islanders. Let me know what you think in the comments on whether they should or should not lend the scroll or not. And as always, thanks for watching and have a great day.